What's up, everybody? Let's talk about how to scale the business. Let me go in on Facebook as well. What's up, everybody? All right, let's get straight into it. Everybody, wants to know how to scale a business, and it really it's a very broad subject, but I want to make it very simple so that way, if you're just getting started, you can actually start scaling your business and not wasting so much time. A lot of people get stuck in the ins and outs of things and all the what ifs and all the the perfectionists out there want to start answering all their questions before they even start breaking the ice, and they start giving up before they even started. So if you want to grow your business and if you're looking to scale, there's two things you're going to need to invest, and that's obviously time and money. And whenever you're getting into a business and you're trying to grow it, you have to decide which one you want to do, time or you can invest your money. And early on, for me, in my business, I decided to invest my time. I didn't have much money. I was just getting started. I was in college and I needed to learn how to run a business. And I didn't want to waste so much time because the bills are due. No one's going to wait for us to pay our bills. We have, all of us have families, all of us have things we need to take care of. And nobody's going to wait for you to get your crap together so that way you can grow the business and and potentially make it to where it's going to be actually worth it for you and your family. No one's going to wait for you to do that. So early on, you got to decide time or money. Which one are you going to spend to be able to grow your business within 6 months? Most people fail within 6 months and obviously within a year because they can't even break the ice. They haven't decided, which one they want to invest, time or money. And that's what stops people so quickly, is because they get discouraged and they're not able to get past the next step, which is finding those people in their community that are actually in need of their service. So if you're out there looking to grow the business, it's very simple. Which one are you going to invest time or money into growing your business? And I'm going to keep this post up. I'm going to post it so that way you can go back and listen to it if you have to go. But this is very important. You have to decide money or time. What are you going to invest in? And for the most part, I like to invest both of them. If you're just getting started, you have to invest your time. And if you're a business owner looking to scale, you don't have much time. Bills are due. So decide early on which one you are going to invest. And I suggest you need to be, obviously investing your time if you're a solo entrepreneur. And there's two things obviously that are going to help you scale. And I keep saying obviously because for the most part, people are deciding there's other things that are important. And to me, it's very clear that you need to either invest, your time or money, and you need two things to scale. You need the right employees, and you need your clients. If you don't have your clients, how are you going to be able to grow your business? So that's one of the main things that people are struggling with. And whenever it comes to being an entrepreneur, you need to learn where to find your clients and where to find the best employees. And whenever you do figure that out, you need to never stop. You got to be consistent because nobody's waiting for you. Like I said, nobody cares how long it's going to take you to grow your business. At the end of the day, our bills are due. So if you're not focusing on those two things and being able to capitalize, you're going to fail. And the one thing that kills businesses is not being known in the community. So the quickest way to be known that I've found over the past 10 years is actually doing the work yourself. You can't expect an ad to get your business known in the community. It's like throwing a fishing line out there. You're not knowing what's out there. You're not even knowing who's looking at your ads. You're not really even knowing anything really besides who's clicking, how many people are clicking, and if you get a response finally from spending thousands of dollars, then you're obviously going to maybe get some money back. But at the end of the day, you have to get in front of your clients, and your clients need to know who you are. So the fastest way I've seen to do this is cold grew $1 million business within just a few years, multiple times, different businesses, from simply picking up the phone and making 100 calls a day. So if you're super committed to growing your business, take the time to actually, do your calls, call people. All you have to do is say, hey, I'm with such and such, and I'm calling to see if I can speak to whoever handles whatever you're offering. If you're offering landscaping, if you're offering maintenance, if you're offering, literally any service out there, you need to call and figure out who's in charge. You need to document that data You need to learn when you should follow up because nobody's going to say yes over the first call. You're going to need to go and talk to these clients. You know, you're going to need to meet them in person, and you're going to be able to grow the business. You just have to believe. So for the most part, whenever you're doing your prospecting, you have to find your potential client, and you need to do it at a very high volume. So the 100 calls a day is bare minimum. I mean, you should be doing at least 100 calls a day. If you can do more, then you're obviously going to reach your goal much faster, and it's going to take you less time to actually start making money if you're actually putting in the time, putting in the work. And then early on, once you start making money, then you can start delegating, people to do your cold calls for you. I started hiring my first full-time cold caller around month 6. I was already training people. I was paying them commission only, but I was able to finally hire a full-time cold caller around month 6. And I had to paint the picture, and this is exactly what you're going to need to do to actually get good employees that are actually going to clean for you and do a good job. You have to paint the picture. I hear people all the time, saying that, they're reaching out to people in the community that are looking to make money, but whenever you do your interviews, it seems like you're the one being interviewed. It shouldn't be that way. In order to actually grow a business, you have to, first off, you need to completely 100% believe that you are the boss and that you are going to be the one that actually is going to be able to change your life and people that come in contact with you. So you have to be confident that you are going to be the one that's actually growing the business, and you have to actually believe in yourself 100% if you do want to grow this thing. So whenever you're getting into business, when you're doing your interviews, make sure to paint the picture for the person that you're interviewing that, hey, look, I'm the one that's going to be asking the questions, and you need to kind of control the whole layout of your resume or of your interview. So if you need help with this, make sure to join our school program. We have a lot of info about how we're interviewing people and finding the right people, and we're not, being interviewed. You don't want to be interviewed. You don't want to be told, hey, this is my cost. This is what I'm going to charge to clean your facilities. And let's just stick to commercial cleaning since this is what my business is. And I do a lot of other services as well, but let me stick to commercial cleaning. Whenever we're interviewing people, we're not being told what their rate is. Whenever I get on a call with people and we're interviewing them, my first question is, what are you looking to make out of, your recurring revenue? What are you looking to, what will satisfy your bills and what you see yourself making within the next 2 to 3 years? And asking that question early on is just kind of going to paint their picture in their head that you're actually going to be able to help them reach that goal. So, whenever you're doing your interviews, make sure to control the conversation. Write down your questions before you get started, and you want to make sure you find people that are actually motivated to make that X amount of money that they're saying. So we do the Zoom calls because we don't want to waste time bringing everybody and anybody into our office. We want to be able to see them face to face before we even come in contact with them in person, because we don't want to waste our time seeing people that aren't even going to show up, that aren't even really interested in making money. We want to work with people that have a goal in mind, and we'll show them how they can reach that goal with us by simply going and cleaning facilities and maintaining the cleanliness of a building or an office. And whenever we can show people, hey, look, we can help you reach this $5,000 to $10,000 a month goal. They're very interested in working with us whenever they hear how easy it is to reach this goal with us. So early on, when I didn't have clients, my whole goal was getting on as many Zooms as I could to meet those people that are actually committed to showing up. So you have to do more, 10x more than what you're already doing. If you're looking for employees and you're doing Indeed, and you're doing all these things and you're doing interviews and people aren't even showing up. I ask people all the time, like, how many interviews have you done this month? They're looking to hire people. They're needing people to be able to satisfy their clients, but they can't find anybody. And I ask, how many interviews have you done within the past month or two? And the answer is always, I'm doing around 5 or 10, or, I've talked to about 20 people. That's gonna be the reason why you're not able to scale, because you're not putting in enough work. You're not putting in enough volume to actually find those people. There's millions and millions of people out there. And if you think for a second, because you've done 30, 40 interviews, that you can't find anybody, It's just mind-boggling to me because it takes much more effort and much more time than you actually think to be able to scale the business. You have to find people that are out there. Those people that are worth it aren't going to be looking for a job every single day. So whenever you're prospecting, you need to find those people by putting in more effort than you are now. We were doing at least 10 interviews a day whenever we were trying to grow our business, and now we have over 100 dependable subcontractors that we can depend on to scale our business. So whenever you want to get started growing and scaling, you have to stay focused on the entire picture. You have to paint that picture for these people, show them that you can actually help them reach this goal. If they're wanting to reach 10,000 a month, you want to let them know that's an awesome goal. We can absolutely help you get there. We just need to see that you're reliable. We don't want to just give everybody $10,000 worth of value without having a reassurance on our end that you're going to show up every single day when we need you. Because we're not going to be here checking in on you. We're not going to be babysitting you. We want people that we can depend on. So we'll give you one facility at a time. We'll give you one location that's going to pay you, X amount of dollars. We have ladies on our team that are making over $10,000 to $20,000 a month with a group of people just because they started with one location and they showed that they were able to be the ones to show up and be dependable. And now, we have a massive team that we can depend on. We have over 100 subs. All those subs have people that they, started from the bottom with. They literally brought on people to help us grow, and we help them grow in the process. So I hear all the time, I don't want to do subcontractors, and I want to hire my own W-2 employees because I just don't want to depend on another company to satisfy my clients. And yeah, that's a good idea, but most people these days don't want to clean for the rest of their lives. So we've done the W-2 model. We hired people. It was not fun. We're doing a lot of training for people that aren't really serious and taking this industry seriously like we are. So we quickly decided to go to subcontracting because we can show people the value that we can bring them in the long run, and they're able to see how much money they can actually make if they grow their team with our company. And they're able to make just as much money as we are, if not more. We have subcontractors that make 40%, 60%, we're making 40%, and they're making the money that they need to take care of their family and their people that they have as helpers. So don't hesitate to ask me any questions if you have any about, as far as like what we're doing to scale. Mazel just asked, I have a question. How many calls do you do per month and how many leads do you receive? I have 3 full-time cold callers on my team. We go to at least 30 to 40 walkthroughs every single month, my team. So you have to do, every full-time cold caller, let me just answer that. Every full-time cold caller calls around 3,000 to 4,000 people a month. It's about 200 people a day. And we go to at least each full-time cold caller gets us at least 10 walkthroughs a month. And we're able to close at least 2 to 5 deals a month. And obviously most of our contracts are pending because people can't just leave their current company in this industry. So we actually, have over 100 pending proposals that we've sent out that we have not got approved yet, but we have a very good feeling that they will be approved eventually. People just have to have, that persuasion of working with us because nobody wants to keep jumping from company to company. It's not good for companies to continue to jump back and forth to different companies. So they want to find somebody that's reliable, but they need to be reassured that you're the right person. So it's your job to persuade them to want to work with you. And also, you have to persuade your employees that that they're going to be working with the right company or your subcontractors. I pretty much consider them the same because they're representing our business and they're actually out there doing the work. They're the ones that are obviously, if they don't do a good job, it's on us. So we have to make sure that we're hiring the right people and we're finding the right people. So this is what we always stick to. We stick to finding the right people by doing more volume. We're doing 10 interviews a day when we're looking to hire a job out. We're not just doing 10 interviews a week. We're actually making sure that we're reaching out to a lot of people to find the right cleaners and the right people for our team. It doesn't take just a couple months to find those good, reliable people. I just had one of our part-time ladies. She was a nurse, full-time, working over 40 hours a week. She is now full-time with us, working less than 30 hours a week, making more than what she was making at her nursing job. So, you can show them what they're able to do, and after they see that over a couple months or a year, they're gonna want to keep working for you. It's gonna be beneficial to them because they have their business that they're able to grow and scale. They can take on their own clients if they want, but they will respect you if you have that work consistently coming in for them. And obviously, there's people that you have to worry about. There's people out there that aren't going to be good hires because they're sketchy. Maybe they want to steal clients from people. You can kind of picture that early on if you put some obstacles in front of them. You want to make sure you get on a Zoom call with them. After you see, there's somebody you would probably want to work with, you might want to do some research on that person. So you want to spend the time, doing the research on that person that you're going to hire. And if there's somebody that you look like you would want to hire, looks like you would want to hire, then bring them into a location that you have already, or meet them at a local Starbucks and figure out who exactly this person is. And then once you do this, the thing about what people are always scared about is their time, and they don't want to waste time. You're wasting time by wasting the time that you could possibly be putting towards this, because the faster you can find your good 40, 50 employees, the faster you don't have to do this anymore. We no longer need to do, interviews every single day anymore. We don't even need to do them as much as we normally had to early on. Even though we're still scaling our business, we are still able to, have the time to not, have to worry about literally every single person that we're having to hire. So we have the leniency now to do less interviews. The faster you find those people, the faster you're going to be able to not have to do this. So don't waste your time by not doing these things, because you're ultimately wasting way more time in the long run by not doing more volume. So spend the time meeting new people. You will find amazing people, in your industry that want to help you and want to see you grow. So don't hesitate to get involved with, interviewing people. If you're the business owner, your main two goals is building up your clientele and building up your team. That's your ultimate goal as a business owner. You have to absolutely focus on those two things. Don't focus on your website. Don't focus on your products. Don't focus on all the ins and outs and the what ifs, because it doesn't matter. You won't have a business if you don't hurry up and find your clients. And that's what I see a lot of people doing and failing, because they spend too much time on all the small things and they don't focus on the most important two things, which is finding clients and finding the people that are going to help you satisfy those clients. So, if you're just getting started, if you're 6 months in, or if you're struggling right now, those are the things you need to focus on. You need to focus on where your clients are and where are your employees. For us in the commercial cleaning industry, our clients are all over the place. You want to find the niche that you are looking to satisfy. So that's a good question. Somebody just asked right now, what industries are you targeting? And what industries do I find lucrative? Every industry in the recurring model is worth it, because ultimately they're going to pay you every single month. So even if you're making $200 a month, like gross profit to you as the owner every single month for not having to do anything, you're paying your team, you're making $200 a month for a year. Do the math on that. You want to continue to find more and more clients, but the most lucrative clients out there, for me, are clients that are paying for the service every single day. So what type of clients in the commercial cleaning industry require daily cleans? Most of the time that's doctors, most of the time that's daycares, schools. There's lots of event centers that are pretty busy. You can go, try to find some offices. I would say manufacturing, daycares, and dealerships, banks. There's just so many lucrative contracts that I can't just name a few. So, pretty much you want to work with people that are paying for routine cleaning. If they're paying for anything from 2 to 5 days a week or 7 days a week, those are the ones you want to go for. Obviously, there are some people out there that I know that are making tons of money from simply offering once a week services, and that's their niche. Their niche is offering once a week services. They gross, anywhere from $300 to $700 a month, and they have thousands of clients like that. So they're making over 200,000 a month just simply offering a once a week service that is very, very, very easy to manage. So you can't, you can't, not take advantage of any client. I mean, there's not one client that you should just go for. You should go for anybody and everybody in your community. Blue Industry Cleaning, where are you located? I'm actually in Dallas, Texas, but we help people all around the world that are looking to grow their business. And I don't charge. I'm not trying to sell you a course. I'm not trying to, paint this picture that I know everything. I do know how to grow businesses, and in fact, we have a sales team that we help people grow their business, and that's all we charge for is actually doing your sales and bringing in revenue. So there's two things out there. There's information, and there's things that you can spend your money on to actually bring in revenue. And those are the two things most people are looking to use to grow their business, because most people don't want to do 100 calls a day. So if you're looking to grow the business, look into what we have. Check out our website. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube Live, and I'm on Facebook Live. Basically, I wanted to get on here just to share that, because I see a lot of people failing within 6 months because they're not prioritizing where their clients are and where the best employees are. They're focusing on their website, they're focusing on uniforms, cleaning products, all these things that don't really matter in the first 6 months, or especially if you don't even have clients. You should never even be spending your time on all these ins and outs and what ifs, because it really doesn't matter. You won't have a business in 6 months if you can't hurry up and find your clients. So focus on where your clients are, pick up the phone and do 100 calls a day until you can actually delegate someone else to do it for you. It took me 6 months to be able to delegate this on my end, to be able to not have to do 100 calls a day. But it was absolutely worth it for me to do the 100 calls a day early on, because I was able to find my first 20 recurring clients. And I was able to make $10,000 in my pocket every single month after the first 6 months of my business, because I was doing 100 calls a day. I was documenting the data. I was gathering email addresses. I was picking up the phone and simply saying, hey, my name is Daniel. I'm with Simply Pure Cleaning. We're a local cleaning company. How are you doing today? I'm simply calling to see if I can speak to whoever handles the cleaning services for your facility. And basically, if you do this and you can do it good, you can start just calling the right amount of people to be able to grow the business and actually find the people that are actually in need of your service. That's why I like cold calls, because you can find people at the right time that are actually in need of what you are offering right then and there. You're not having to wait for them to find you on Facebook or find you on Instagram or find you on Google. You can find them yourself. If you really want to grow your business, you have to take the time to do it. You have to be the one picking up the phone. If you don't have someone doing it for you, you need to pick up the phone and do 100 calls a day until you can actually afford to have other people handling that for you. And at the end of the day, most people don't want to spend the time doing the calls, but I can reassure you that it is absolutely worth it. Because of my commercial cleaning business, I've been able to scale to millions of dollars. I've opened 10 other businesses. My main business is real estate, where we're actually building neighborhoods and building homes and flipping homes and holding properties for passive income. There's so many things you can do when you have recurring revenue coming in, because you can have that reassurance that you're going to get paid next month, and you can spend a little bit of extra money for all the holding costs or the investments that you're getting into. So the recurring revenue from the commercial service industry is absolutely amazing. It's the only reason why I've been able to create other businesses and get into other things that I actually enjoy. So I don't hesitate to start a commercial recurring revenue type business, because there's just so many businesses around. Look around. What people are taking these type of businesses seriously? Very few. There's very few people that are actually taking blue collar businesses seriously. The ones that are succeeding are doing amazing. The ones that are failing at a high rate. Everybody is failing within a year. We're on a few vendor lists for property management groups. Not sure how to target them for businesses though. So, property management companies, apartments, all those different businesses are very good to partner with as well. So don't hesitate to call apartment complexes. So at the end of the day, you want to be able to find the right clients. So you will find them. You just got to call. You got to figure out what they're paying for. When you call these people and you ask them, if they say, hey, no, I'm not really interested at this time, you don't need to try to sell them on anything. All you got to do is ask them some questions. Like, I understand you're not interested right now. I'm glad you're satisfied with the service that you have. Is there anything that you are not satisfied with that you're paying for every single month? And asking this question has enabled me to start getting into other services. We used to be called Simply Pure Cleaning Service. And whenever I started asking this question, I started learning, hey, these people aren't happy with their pest control. They're not happy with their handyman. They're not happy with their power washers or their window cleaners. I was able to start getting into other streams of revenue. So we talk about all this in our school program. If you want to join our school program, don't hesitate to reach out to me. We can get you in. It's only $40 a month, and we talk about how we're getting into other recurring revenue type businesses. It's not a course. It's literally me just explaining exactly how I've done it. I've already proved the concept. I know how to scale businesses, and we've already scaled all of our businesses. So I'm sharing this information for literally no money. And we're doing this because we literally want to see people grow and scale their business. So maybe we can do business down the road. There's a lot of value behind helping people reach their goals. And I've realized that within day one of my business, that's how I've been able to scale all my businesses, helping my employees and helping my team make money and reach their goals. It's not about me. It's not about my business. It's not about what I want to accomplish. It's about how many people I can help reach that goal that they're looking to reach. And once you realize that, you can start growing any business you choose. What's up, Salim? He said he's not kidding. I just came from a walkthrough they booked, and I have one more tomorrow morning. Yeah, so Salim got a free week of cold calls by my team, and within just 2 days, we've been able to get him 2 walkthroughs, and hopefully he can close more and more deals. And I also want to give a shout out to Parker. Parker's been with us for 8 months, and today he's closing a commercial cleaning contract with Chick-fil-A in his local community. All we did was simply call this Chick-fil-A and said, hey, we're with Paramount Cleaning, and we're looking to see if we can come out and give you a walkthrough. And luckily, they needed the service right then and there. They really needed the service because the company that they were already paying every single month was not doing a good job. So we were able to connect the dots, and he's now able to connect get a contract with Chick-fil-A, which is massive because that can turn into 20, 30 different locations that he's able to service. So guys, if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. I'm going to sit on here for a few more minutes and answer some questions. But I just wanted to come on here and paint the picture that if you want to grow the business, you need to learn how to find your clients, and you need to learn how to paint the picture for your employees that you're looking to bring on, because people don't want to work for a company that is not motivated or that is not growing and that does not have an idea of what they can accomplish. If you can simply share with your new prospects and your new employees that you are the person to work with because you can actually help them reach their goals, they're going to be motivated to hear more about what you're offering. So I hear people all the time say, I'm looking to interview people, but when I get on the interview, it seems like I'm the one getting interviewed. And that simply is because you're not asking the right questions. So don't hesitate. If you're having problems finding employees, if you're having problems finding clients, we can help you with both. $40 a month, and we're literally teaching people how to do it. It's so cheap, it's ridiculous. But you can take advantage of this information that I've learned over the past 10 years. And we'll even teach you about real estate and other things that we're doing. I have a medical spa. We have tons of other businesses that we're doing that we're able to grow. And it all came from the simple commercial cleaning business. Blue Industry Cleaning, he said, thoughts on one-time large jobs. We have some recurring that are 3 times a week. I get a lot of jobs that are post-construction, and it can be difficult to find those people for those jobs, and also keeping the cost down. So again, this is a very, very, very big thing. I think post-construction is an amazing service you should definitely get into. But at the end of the day, again, you need to have the employees that are going to be able to take on that for you. So early on, in business, you have to find female. So, Blue Industries, you have to find those people that you want to give these jobs to. To scale the business, you need good employees and you need clients. If you've got the construction jobs coming in, then you need to find some good employees that satisfy that type of service. So start creating a list of subcontractors you can talk to and you can help get into the door for those jobs. And really, it's going to be your business on the line, but you can subcontract the work to these companies and these people that are already doing this service. And you can start making money. And even if you're making $500 from 100 jobs, I mean, you're making 50,000 a month and not having to do much. And you don't have to charge an arm and a leg. You can bring the cost down. You want to scale the business. Ultimately, you don't want to depend on 10 clients. So all the volume that you're putting in, you need to 10x that volume. You need to start finding more post-construction jobs. You need to start bidding on more jobs. You need to find more people that are actually doing post-construction. And the way I did that was simply going up to, these neighborhoods where people are cleaning homes and barely making any money. Because I know from experience, people that are doing post-construction on homes, especially neighborhoods, are making no money. And I don't know if there's a lot of bills where you live, but you want to go where those people are. And that's what I always say to people that we're teaching now. If you want to find the great employees, go where they are. If there's a lot of great people out there that are struggling as well because they can't find these jobs like you are. So you have to go where they are. Go to those neighborhoods where there's new neighborhoods being built. Go drop off your card with those people that are cleaning and connect the dots with them. Start showing them, hey, look, this is something that I can offer you. I have a lot of big commercial post-construction jobs that are paying good. Let me connect the dots with you, and we'll be able to start, pretty much helping you grow your business as well. You want to share with them, look, I'm going to be able to help you grow your business as well. A lot of people want to offer a job. They want to give them one job. But whenever we throw an opportunity out, we want to let them know, hey, look, we have opportunities available for you and your company. If you want to partner up with us, this is something that we can help you accomplish. If you're looking to take on multiple jobs, we can help you with that. And a lot of times, whenever you offer the help, you're looking as obviously somebody that has more work than they do. So you don't want to go to them saying, hey, I have a job I need help with. Can you help me with this job? That's not how you want to come across, because you want to paint the picture as, again, you are the boss. You have jobs that are available that you can help them with, and you can actually start giving them more consistent work if they can simply show up and do their part. So yeah, guys, it was great talking to everybody. About to hop off, about to go get some things done. But like I said, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need any help. Shoot me a DM, join our school group. I can send you a link to that. And also, if you need help with your cold calls, we offer that. We have over 300 people that we're now partnered with that we're doing their cold calls for them, and we're helping them scale their business. And we're also helping them price out every single job. We're helping them find employees. We're doing everything that they need to scale the business. So there's so much value behind what we're offering people. And the reason why I started offering this is because there's nothing out there where people are actually sincerely wanting you to make more money. There's people charging thousands of dollars on courses, thousands of dollars on information that you still have to go do the work. We're actually doing the work for you. We're finding your clients. We're helping you find employees. We're helping you price out jobs. So there's so much value behind the things that we're willing to offer. So don't hesitate to reach out. A link would be great. Yeah, Blue Industry, I'll send you a link after we get off of the call. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to help for free. Have a blessed rest of your day, guys. And make sure to spend your time wisely. Don't worry about all the ins and outs. Don't worry about all the what ifs. Simply put in the work, find the people that are out there that need your service by picking up the phone, doing 100 calls a day. You will find your first 10 to 20 clients that way. And as long as you can find the right employees, you can have a business that's going to pay you every month. And you'll ultimately be able to do the things you actually want to do. All right, guys, have a great one. Instagram, fam, later. So yeah, guys. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace. YouTube fam, let me know if there's anything we can do to help. Our links are in our bio. If you want to learn about how we can help you scale the business, don't hesitate to reach out.